What's good with y'all, man? Happy Sunday. Hopefully, you guys are having a good day. Hopefully, you guys are having a good weekend. So, I was sent this. I'm not coming back for 30%. I'm coming back for everything. You're damn right. You're damn right. We're coming back for everything. And I still find it funny till this day that we don't know the actual numbers of Zack Snyder's Justice League streaming numbers. We don't know what those streaming numbers are. But what we do know is on the release of Zack Snyder's Justice League, the whole HBO Max app crashed. And HBO Max even tweeted this out and said they were working on a solution. I posted a picture a long time ago, but I can't find it no more. I try to find it to put it on this video. If I can't find it, I'll put it on here. But we know that it crashed the site when it was releasing. And there's a reason why the numbers have really never been shown on what the numbers was for Zack Snyder's Justice League. And there's a reason why they didn't want to release Zack Snyder's Justice League, which is so weird to me because as a business, you want to make money. And we know Zack's DC EU universe makes money. All his movies have been profitable at WB, besides Sucker Punch. Greg Silverman came out. He's a former WB executive, I believe. He came out and said that all Zack's movies were very, very profitable. So you're damn right. We're not coming back for just Zack Snyder's Justice League. We're coming back for everything. You're damn skippy we are. With all the news that had been coming out, with the sale of WB, Netflix has taken in a bid. They're getting a bid ready because they hired the same advisory that Paramount hired to evaluate the data so they could place a bid. You damn right. We're coming back for everything. Because why would real DC fans not want it? You know? Why would real DC fans want to sit here and I'm trying to think of the word. Like, why would we just want to accept mediocrity from this DCU? You know? That's what this DCU is. It's mediocrity. Like, mediocrity is acceptable so bad these days, man. And not just in movies, but in music and in all forms of entertainment. You know, it's just terrible. The world we're living in is horrible. Mediocrity is crazy. It's ridiculous. But we're not putting up with it. We're not putting up with it with DC content. We want to see quality. The DCU is not quality. If it was quality, the numbers would be better. But however, I still believe that even if James Gunn put out quality content, I still believe that the numbers still wouldn't be as good because DC fans have been rubbed wrong for years with what they did with Zack Snyder, with what they did with Henry Cavill, with what they did just over the years. You know, fans don't forget these type of things. And I've always said this, we are the consumers. If we don't want to support something, that's not bullying. We have our free will to spend our money on what we want to spend it on. And if we don't want to support the DCU, we don't have to support it. If we want to support Zack Snyder, we can support Zack Snyder. It's who you want to support. The crazy thing is with these DCU fans, with the James Gunn fans, is they say they're the majority of the fan base. If that is true, why has Creature Commandos not charted? Why has Peacemaker season 1 and 2 not charted? Why did Superman flop in movie theaters with 42 million? Coming from Forbes. Why did Suicide Squad? Why did James Gunn Suicide Squad not do that good? Why did Blue Beetle not do that good? You know, why did the Flash not do that good? You know, we have all these questions we have to ask. If the DCU majority of the fan base, they're not. After everything we've covered over the last couple months, uh, regarding like James Gunn losing his own audience, he lost half of the audience of Man of Steel. The numbers just aren't numbering for these DCU fans. They're punching the air. They're just punching the air right now. And you know, it's actually kind of funny. You know, I see a couple haters every now and then, but I ain't gonna lie. I've been seeing a few haters. That was always in my comments. But see, now that things are starting to come full circle, Netflix is interested in buying WB and they're gonna place a bid. Zack Snyder's posting all this DC content. Some of these haters that have been in my comments, they're starting to get a little bit nicer. They're starting to come over to one Zack Snyder. It's so funny because I know a few of y'all names. I ain't gonna expose you right now. But I look at the comments. I try to get back to everybody who comments. Sometimes it's hard because I still get comments from videos from years ago. But I pay attention to the comments. And some of the comments on there from previous haters, they're slowly turning sides, and it's quite funny. But I absolutely agree with this meme. We're coming back for everything. Because why would we not? Henry Cavill is the perfect Superman. Ben Affleck is the perfect Batman. And if you don't like the way Zach was telling Batman, you're not a true Batman fan. Even the man, Kevin Conroy, RIP, he even came out and said that Ben Affleck is the best Batman that we've ever had on screen. And like I said, I like Christian Bale. I like Michael Keaton. But Ben Affleck, Batfleck, no, he is the best Batman we've ever had on screen. So all that BS about the Zack storytelling with BVS and Batman killing, you don't understand. You don't understand good storytelling. Zack is a great storyteller when his movies aren't chopped up like BVS was chopped up. And they call BVS a flop, which is crazy because even Ben Affleck came out and said that BVS is his highest grossing movie ever, and it made what 874 million. Imagine if WB didn't interfere and chop the movie up to where it made no damn sense. It would have made $1 billion easy. They would be sitting on top of the throne right now. But WB, they're their own worst enemies for some odd reason. They are their own worst enemies. They do the opposite of what they should do. It's just weird to me as a business because you want to make money. And we went over the chart that DC updates put out that they negative 11 billion in 2024. Just absolutely crazy, man. It's crazy, but you damn right. We're coming back for everything. We want Justice League 2. We want Justice League 3. We want Man of Steel 2. We want the solo Ben Affleck Batman movie, which people came out and said that that was the greatest script ever written for a Batman movie. I want to see Deathstroke. We've never seen Deathstroke on the big screen. We got a tease of Deathstroke when he popped up on Lex Luthor's ship, or not ship, but his yacht, and Lex Luthor gave him Batman's identity. Like, are you joking? We're coming back for everything. You're damn right. You're damn right. You're damn right. It's our free will to support what we want to support. All these haters out here that call us Snyder cultists or Snyder bros, whatever the hell they want to say, it's so stupid. It's so dumb. Because we like something, we're a cult. It's ridiculous. So I guess the people who like James Gunn's DCU, you're your own cult, right? You guys are hypocrites. You sit around saying, give the Snyderverse dead, give it up. No, it's not, man. And I've been saying this for a long time. If Zack Snyder came out himself and said, yo, guys, I appreciate the support, but I'm gonna move on from the Snyderverse, us fans would sit here and say, okay, Zack said he's gonna, he's giving up on the Snyderverse. So we'll move along on it. Maybe there'll be some fans out there that don't, but majority of us will be like, all right, we'll respect what Zack, he's moving on. But Zack has never came out and said this. He said on multiple occasions that he wants to do a solo Batman film and that he does want to finish his Zack Snyder Justice League 2 and 3. So yeah, this fandom will never die. This movement will never die until we get Justice League 2, Justice League 3, Man of Steel 2, and Ben Affleck's solo Batman movie. Until then, the movement will stay alive forever. The only way this movement dies is if Zack comes out and says, hey guys, yeah, I'm gonna, move on from the Snyderverse. And then, yeah, majority of fans will be like, we'll respect what Zack says. But until then, absolutely not. Things are looking great for the Snyderverse. All this news coming out, yes. Yes, you're damn right. We're coming back for everything. We want everything. Because why would we not want to see Darkseid on the big screen? Huh? Why would we not want to see that? Why would we choose seeing Superman get kicked in the nuts over seeing Darkseid? Why would we choose a drunk Supergirl over Darkseid? It came out that Supergirl's gonna be traveling the universe to celebrate her 21st birthday. Why the hell do we want to see a Supergirl traveling the universe to party for her 21st birthday over seeing Darkseid on the big screen? It doesn't make sense. The quality is ass with DCU. So yes, we're coming back for everything. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one, man. 100,000 subscribers. Time. Let's get it.